bow tie. Now remember from the very first class, ladies and gentlemen, this is a test puller for a couple of reasons. Number one, we're going to see whether or not the sled is set correctly. Our officials want to see if we're set correctly, if we've got the right weight, too much, too little. But the puller himself also can determine whether or not he likes this pull or not. He gets it out there to 290 feet and says, you know, I can get it past 300 next time. He can drop in the order and come back again. You see more drops from the trucks than you do from the tractors, so we'll see what happens here tonight. Calvin Brown's lined himself up in the middle of the track. We're back off the track. Here we go, Calvin Brown. The very first puller of this truck class out of 10. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe the boys coming out of these trucks. We've got the tight chain. Here we go, the first truck of the night. Let's see what kind of power the Buckeye bow tie has. Ladies and gentlemen, past 300 feet. The Buckeye bow tie sets the distance to beat. And we'll find out if he wants to drop. We'll also find out from our track officials if we want to keep the sled right there. 311.5 feet. 311.5 feet. For Calvin Brown. He is going to drop, ladies and gentlemen. That distance will not count. He is going to drop.
He's going to do it again. Look at he lifted up.
Look at that. Yeah. That was good.
Oh, they got 2 tractors out there.
Yeah. Look what he did to his truck.
Yeah. He lifted up the bed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep pulling the trucks down the track, but you know, it's my honor. I mean an honor that your county fair queen has come to the announcer stand. Some of you across the way can maybe see us here with the window open. If you're in the grandstand, she's going to stand here beside me. This is Marissa Stewart, folks. She is actually a student from Southern Local High School, and she is the county fair queen. And I'm going to interview here in between trucks as we go down the track. But Marissa, the very first question is, how did you become a queen at this county fair?
Well, first you do the application. You have to fill out questions and such like that. And they'll pick girls to be on court, and then you go to an interview, and then they'll pick who had the best interview to become a queen.
Oh, she's up there.
Now that you are the queen and you're here visiting all of the activities happening, what do you do? What is your role at the fair as queen?
Pretty much just represent Columbiana County Fair, and I had to show up to all the sales and all the shows, and pass out ribbons and all that.
It drives me crazy.
We certainly congratulate you. This is a great honor. I mean, this is a big deal, especially for the agriculture community. We got the next truck up, but I'm going to ask you one other question before we get to the truck. There's a lot of youngsters here in the crowd, and some of them may have never exhibited or been a part of this great county fair before. Tell them why should they be involved in the county fair?
I have been a member of 4-H for 10 years now, and it has taught me a lot. It's taught me responsibility. It's taught me valuable life lessons that I'll use to transition into adulthood after recently graduated. I'll use these lessons pretty much for the rest of my life. And it's just overall a good experience, and I think that's something that everybody should think about.
Listen, you're doing a great job. I'm going to get down to the trucks, but don't leave because I want to keep talking to you some more. Go on the track, your first official bowler of this class, ladies and gentlemen. This is Casey Roskai out of
Smell that
Columbia, Ohio. This truck is called Live Wire. Remember the first bowler, you saw a great pull that he dropped in the order. He's going to be able to do better. Here we go. For Live Wire. Here in just a bit. I'm going to go back here to Marissa Stewart, your county fair queen. Marissa, you were telling us a bit more. Tell the crowd a little bit about what you've done in 4-H.
I have shown dairy goats all 10 years that I've been a member.
We'll see how far you pull,
It's
Baba.
just been a overall good experience. 4-H is open to anyone ages 5 to 19, and then members ages 5 in kindergarten up to 8 in second grade can participate as Clover Buds, and youth ages 8 to 3rd grade and 9 up to 18 can participate as project members.
What a great
little boy.
Yeah, I keep looking at it.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, the distance on the track, 329.0 feet. That's an incredible distance right now. That's the distance that's been set. Let's see who else can beat that. Marissa, now, you just gave a really good advertisement about 4-H. Now I want you to talk from your heart. What has 4-H done for you? Why are you a better person because of 4-H?
4-H has really helped me come out of my shell. I've met a lot of people, I've made a lot of good memories, and I really feel like with 4-H I've become a better person all around, and it's just really helped me become the person I am today.
Now tell the crowd in January you kind of have a big event to go to, don't you? Tell them about that.
In January, I will compete in the Queen of Queens contest in Columbia, where they take county queens from all over Ohio and we participate in
It's a Chevy truck.
pageant type.
See how fat the wheels are, the tire?
Yeah.
That gives them more traction.
That's kind of a big deal, Marissa, and I know I put you on the spot with that, but I want you ladies and gentlemen who are here to know, the Ohio Fair Managers Convention has the Ohio Fair Queens Contest. All the Fair Queens in Ohio compete, and your Fair Queen right here, folks, Marissa, has a chance to be one of the top Fair Queens in all of Ohio. And Marissa, I think you're going to do a great job. Let me go back to the track, and I'm going to come back to you one more time. But on the track again, now this is another Candace, Ohio bowler. This is Seth Keller. His truck is called Pieces and Parts. Remember, 10 bowlers in the class. This is our second bowler. He needs to be 329 feet. We may have a new leader. Wow, this is going to be a close class, ladies and gentlemen. Going back to Marissa Stewart. Marissa just informed me that she graduated this year from Southern Local. Tell the crowd a little bit, what were you involved in while you were in high school?
Well, how far do you think?
Agriculturally, I was
How far do you
involved
think
in
you pulled
4-H,
up?
and then I was a member of FFA for
He
all
might be
4 years in
three-
high school. My junior year, I served as
I don't think
parliamentarian
he's-
of the chapter.
I don't think
and
he's
then senior year, I
320.
served as secretary of the
I think he's
chapter.
around 325.
I played varsity volleyball. I was class secretary my senior year. I was student council vice president, and I participated in drama club.
Wow, you did a lot. Back to the track real quick, folks. That last bowler, Seth Keller, 326.5 feet, 3 feet short of first place.
Yeah.
326.5 feet. You know, Marissa, you bring up FFA, and I just think as far as high school
Yeah, I
organizations,
kept
there's
doing-
no high school organization in schools better than FFA. What is the neatest memory you have of things that you did in FFA or the neatest activity you did?
Definitely, it would have to be state and national conventions. We all had a lot of fun. I didn't get to go to state convention my sophomore and junior year because of COVID. I went to national convention my senior year, but every time we went on convention, the trip was just a lot of fun. And my advisor, Mrs. Brownwood, she always made it a good time.
And you know what? I've had you up here long enough. I know I keep putting you on the spot. But one last question. What are you going to do now that you graduate? What are your plans for the future?
Well, I'm going to go to college. I want to major in nursing and minor in psychology. And just pretty much look forward to it.
Look at that.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the best queens that I have interviewed all year. Let her hear it, Marissa Stewart.
That's an old design.
Yeah.
Older truck design. He probably did that. It's got a mean look to it, don't it?
Yeah. It looks like scary, something like.
Back on the track, look at that truck, folks. I'll tell you, we get some trucks out here that just are very appealing to the eye. Wow, that's a good looking one. This is Luke Simeon out of Brookfield, Ohio. He calls this truck out of the blue. Third truck in a class of 10 in this class. You know, folks, make sure.
So this is the
you're
third,
always checking out
the third
NCAA
polar.
website.
Yeah.
All of the truck and tractor pulling action throughout the given year. Our third puller in the class, the green flag, Luke Simeon. Another pull up there goes for 330 feet. Luke Simeon. Wow. Look at how he moved to the right, ladies and gentlemen. He's got to be careful that he doesn't go past that white line. I can't tell, but my guess is he was pretty close. 329.04 is the distance to beat in this class. Here is the distance, 331.56 meters. Luke Simeon, 331.5 feet.
Well, Dan, you've got a great class underway here, and I'll tell you we're proud to bring them to you. And with the help of people like Southwest Fuels and Salem Propane up here in Salem, Ohio, you know they're 100% locally owned and operated. They've been in the business for a long time. They know their business, even through these turbulent oil era times. And, they are people to be relied on. Southwest Fuels and Salem Propane. All your residential and agricultural and commercial needs. They've got a slogan, and it fits very well right here. Remember, they are always pulling for you. Southwest Fuels and Salem Propane.
So we had the three polar. Now this is
And
fourth
Jet
one.
Excavating is on board this year as a new sponsor here at the fair. Jet Excavating for all your earth moving needs. New Middletown, Ohio. Welcome aboard here at the 177th Columbiana County Fair sponsor family.
177 years, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what, Marissa Stewart, as your local fair queen, is an incredible example of what our leadership, what our future looks like here in this part of Ohio. Marissa is just a great example of activities involved, leadership examples, not only at the high school, but also here at the county fair. We hope to have a few more students up here tonight that you get to meet, because, ladies and gentlemen, this fair, certainly the entertainment is important, but the fair is here many times for junior fair members, where they've got animal projects and other type of projects that they work on for months at a time. to be able to set goals, develop a plan of action, and to reach those goals. On the track, our fourth puller of the class, Dave Kantorski out of Edina, Ohio. This is called Back in Black. Now Dave is over here in the middle part of the track. We've seen actually a couple of pullers start in the middle and then they turn to the right. This could very well be what Dave does as well. First place is 331.56 feet. Right now, first through last place is a distance of only 5 feet. I think we've got that sled just set where it needs to be tonight. We may have all 10 pullers within 5-10 feet of themselves. The track is already clear of the scraper and the roller. And I'll tell you, we want to thank not only our NTPA crew, but the local people that were here today helping to get this track ready. Folks, if you were here last night, you saw the double washer rainstorm that came. Another one came earlier today. They didn't start working the track till 3 o'clock this afternoon. And look at what that track looks like. Here we go, the green flag for Back in Black. Dave Kantorski. He did the same thing. Started in the middle, headed to the right.
So, how
He's out
far?
there. He's up there.
I don't think he made up the 331.
No, I don't think he's up there. Smell it, smell it. Yeah, that's the alcohol in that to give it more power.
Yeah.
Here is the distance, 325.04 feet. 325.04 for Back in Black. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a special announcement. You know, after this class, we're going to have a class of light pro stock tractors. Then we're going to have a class of two-wheel drive trucks. Well, boy, do we have a treat for you. After the two-wheel drive trucks, we've got 2 semi-trucks here tonight to pull. That's right, we got 2 Kenworths. Tyler Gallagher and Marcus Valentine have brought their semi-trucks here tonight. We're going to have an exhibition for you this evening that you won't soon forget.
Exhibition.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, if you love this stuff, and I know most of you do, there is an incredible magazine called the Puller Magazine that you're going to want to subscribe to. It only comes out a few times a year, and you can go to ntpapull.com to order it. The price is the same as any magazine that you might get, but in there, results, stories about the pullers, stories about our equipment, the rules, the stories about the history of this great pulling circuit. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know more
Look at the
about
clouds,
the pulling
especially
industry,
right there.
it's only $34.95
And then over there
for
on the
6
screen.
incredible issues.
It's a clear
And
night.
these issues, they're big. They're bigger than what you get in Sports Illustrated. This is an outstanding magazine that you don't want to miss. 4 pullers down, 6 left here at the great Columbiana County Fair. On the track, this is Keith Tefler out of Pettis, Ohio. He calls this short circuit. Looking to be 331.56 feet. It's very interesting to me that they figured out to come down the center of the track and then take that turn to the right. That seems to be working for everyone right now, and so far everyone is within 6 feet of each other. I'm wondering who the first puller will be that will keep it straight and see if that helps them or hurts them. Again, Keith Telford, short circuit.
at that thing right there. Being pulled up. Look at that thing. What the hell?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back
No,
on the
what
track.
is this pool right now?
Huh?
We're in the
Truck
center of the
pull?
track. The tight chain. This
Four-wheel
makes us
truck pull.
halfway. The green flag for sure. Same thing, started in the middle, headed to the right, but you know what? The distances are getting shorter. That way of going down the track may not be working as well as it was earlier. Let's see what kind of distance we have. I'm not sure he got the 320 feet. 319.1 feet. 319.1 for Keith Telford. Ladies and gentlemen, shop O'Reilly Auto Parts from your phone and pick up your parts in store or have them shipped to you. Get the parts you want, how you want them with O'Reilly Auto Parts. O'Reilly Auto Parts is an official sponsor of NTPA.
So how many na ba? How many left? I think
It's got about 5. 4 or 5.
Tonight's NTPA event brought to you in part by NBC, Heating and Cooling, New Waterford, Ohio, for all your heating and cooling needs. And they have been on board as a great friend of the fair for a long time. Don't you dare forget about giving him a call at 457-2562, right over here in New Waterford. NBC, Heating and Cooling.
Back on the track, this is Brian Cola out of Randolph, Ohio. Outwitted 2.
That's ice.
No, it would be no, but that's not ice. It's probably out of jewelry or something.
Oh.
I'll bite you back.
No, I'll just walk to her house. I'll take your ass.
331.56 feet is the distance to beat. You saw Luke Simeon did that just a little bit ago from Brookfield, Ohio. This is the 6th puller of the class out of 10.
6.
Brian Hoya,
4 left.
outwitted 2. We wait for the green flag, and here it is, a lot of power from outwitted 2. We're getting out there again. That's close to 320 feet. But certainly not at the 331-foot level. We're still going down the middle and turning to the right, folks. Again, Brian Koya out of Randolph, Ohio. $316.9 feet. 316.9 for Brian Koya.
folks here in the grandstand, if you go out to the MTPA merchandise trailer on the grandstand tonight, pay particular attention to the great craftsmanship of the concrete work. You know, this is the 9th year that this grandstand, this beautiful G. Allen Dickey family grandstand has been open for business. And all the concrete work was done on this massive project by Yarian Brothers Construction, who are once again sponsoring this, co-sponsoring this event here tonight. And they have been a long time more than a sponsor. They are a literal partner here at this fair. And Tim Yarian and young Adam Yarian, his son, who you saw test pulling earlier on that beautiful John Deere tractor, a great, great part of this fair and its tradition. Yarian Brothers Construction.
Higher and under engine. Weekly on Brian Martin. The next two pullers come to us from Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you again for being here. What a beautiful night here in Lisbon, Ohio. And so many of you were here early and you're still here and the crowd keeps coming. If you're in the Midway, you've been hearing the loud noises. Come to the grandstand, come to the infield. We've got 3 more classes of truck and tractors tonight. It's a beautiful night. Look at the view if you're in the grandstand.
79.4.
Over those
I like
streets,
that.
just a beautiful
79.4.
of God's beauty here on this earth. We are just honored to be here and be a part of this. And there he is, Brian Martin, out of Saxonburg, Pennsylvania. That truck is called the Gunslinger. And the last 3 pullers have actually went less, each one has not gone as far. They're getting shorter and shorter as we go through this class. Let's see if Brian takes another line down the track. The green flag, Brian Martin. Brian Martin sure had a lot of power. Boy, just like I said earlier, pulling through peanut butter. Just got it past 250, 60, 70, but that's all he had tonight. .4 feet. Again, 273.4 for Brian Martin.
Tonight's MTPA event is
We're
brought
down
to you
to
in part
8.
by Team
We're down to
Morris
8.
Trucking. Tyler Morris, you know, bulk milk hauling, Jim will haul the milk, limestone and coal hauling services. They're from the East Palestine area of the county, and they are doing great work in their businesses and their support of the fair. Team Morris Trucking, doing business as Morris and Sons, co-sponsoring this event here tonight.
Baby's crying.
It's gonna
just
be
been an
nice
honor
tonight.
To listen to Don
Reddish
Humphrey
in the
tonight,
sky.
and not only talk about the history of this fair and what makes this fair so special, but also about the local sponsors that you have here. Again, these are organizations and people that made sure this event was possible. And we also have those at the national level. We talked about Angry Farmer Products earlier. And you know, they've got a penetrating spray, folks, and actually, just 2 weeks ago, I bought one of those cans of the penetrating spray from Angry Farmer. I had a couple of wrenches that just had seized up a little bit, had a little bit too much rust on them. You know, they made them feel like brand new. The best penetrating spray I ever used, Angry Farmer Products, an official sponsor of NTPA. On the track out of Cabot, Pennsylvania, this is Tyler Martin with a truck called the Outlaw. Now, 4 in a row. The distances have gotten shorter and shorter and shorter. Will Tyler break that trend? First place is 331.568. We've got a green flag, Tyler Martin. Track is getting tougher. Started in the middle, went to the right, still didn't get to 300 feet.
292.
Tyler Martin out of Cabot, Pennsylvania. We now have only 2 pullers left. And I'll tell you, Luke Simeon's distance is looking pretty good right now. The first puller, though, Calvin Brown, did go over 311 feet and he dropped. So he's making some adjustments and he could come out and do quite a bit better. That distance right now that you just saw on the track is 292.4 feet. 292.4, Tyler Martin. And we wait for Richard Everhart.
Well, I don't think he's here tonight, but you know, Dale Bennett Trailer Sales has been a long-time puller in this field of pickup trucks. He's a sportsman extraordinaire in this game. Bennett Trailer Sales have been a great sponsor for our event for many years as well. They're from Salem. They love truck pulling, and they love this fair. Dale Bennett Trailer Sales Incorporated.
Why they have to pull him out?
Because the engine might be too hot, or he shut it down. That engine.
As we look ahead to this evening, ladies and gentlemen,
Those trucks
after
are
this class,
expensive.
we've got the light pro stock class.
That's a Ford.
Tonight we have 5 pullers. Some of the best in this part of America have come here tonight for the light pro stock. Then we go to the 2-wheel drive truck class, and we've got 3 incredible pullers here for that class. And then we'll have 2 semi-trucks coming onto the track. I look forward to seeing how much weight we put on the sled for those semi-trucks. I haven't seen them in some time, but I'm wondering what it's going to take to hold them back. We go back to the track for the super stock 4-wheel drive class. Richard Everhart is the final puller you have not seen yet. He's out of Candace, Ohio. His truck is Getter Gun.
I've been snapping it. I've been snapping.
I would be amiss if I just talked about Angry Farmer Products and I don't talk about Sempico lubricants. This year marks Sempico's 26th year of involvement and sponsorship of the NTPA. Sempico is proud of this milestone in its relationship with NTPA, with competitors and with fans. Sempico manufactures the highest quality lubricants with one thing in mind. That is, provide users with the greatest protection against component wear in their expensive equipment. This has been proven time and time again right here on the track, where power, torque, and mechanical excellence are pushed to their limits. while Sandiego Lubricants excel and offer maximum protection. Sandiego Lubricants, proud sponsor of the 2022 pulling season. And on the track, that's get her done. Kansas, Ohio, Richard Eberhardt. Oh, that's a good looking truck. Richard's been around a while. He certainly has some incredible runs to his credit over the years with the NTPA pulling season. Looking to get out to 331.5 feet.
We said that. Yes, we did. I like singing.
There's the time chain. The 9th out of 10 trucks tonight, Richard Eberhardt. There we go. He's out there a ways, but just sputtered out there at the end. I thought he was going to get to the 330-foot mark. I don't think he got there. How many's over 320 feet?
No, he might be about 325.
Right now, third place is 326.5. Fourth is 325 feet. 323.38 feet. 323.38 feet. A really nice run for Richard Eberhardt with 1-4 left in this class.
Well, I want to take a minute here and express a word of sincere thanks on behalf of not only myself, but the whole Fair Board for the wonderful, wonderful assistance we've gotten this year from our new friend, Victor Trimmer. He's the Vice President of HTS Consulting, and they have done the, well, I should say he has done the sound work here at the fair. He is wonderful. He's hit every one of our events here in the grandstand and all the buildings, down at the livestock sales, and I think the sound has been flawless. We are so appreciative of the work of Victor Trimmer. He's got his own business. He designs and builds IT and audiovisual solutions to help you with your networking, communications, and consulting in those areas. Victor Trimmer, HTS, boy, you ought to give him a call. He lives out on Georgetown Road, Salem, Ohio. He's great at what he does, and we appreciate everything he's done for us this year.
We have one final puller left in this class. You know, ladies and gentlemen, if
Final.
you're here,
This is
you're
the
not
last
only a
puller.
bowling fan, but my guess
There's
is
the track.
you like sports in general. Myself,
there's only
I love
one.
baseball. And you know, the
One
pulling
left
season's also
for
the
that
same
track.
time as the baseball season. Some of you may be watching on your phone, but let me give you an update. For those of you Cleveland Guardians fans, right now it's the top of the ninth. The Guardians 4, the Houston Astros 1. And for those of you that may be from Southwest Ohio like me, and they enjoy the Big Red Machine, the Cincinnati Reds, who sold everyone this year, and are playing with a bunch of single-A players. It's the bottom of the fourth for them. The Reds 4, and the first place Milwaukee Brewers 0. There's still hope for the Cincinnati Reds. We're back on the track with the final puller of this class. You saw him earlier. This is Calvin Brown out of Dorset, Ohio. He calls this Monday bow tie. Now, Calvin had a run of 311.5 feet. He kind of peaked out at the end, sputtered out, I should say, and thought, you know, we're going to do a little bit better. I'm going to drop in the order. Now, they had to get that truck cooled down in the pits. Maybe made an adjustment or two. And now he's going to try to beat the 311 feet. Now here comes some strategy. Sometimes that track
It's a foot long
gets a
hot
little
dog.
bit better because of the runs down the track. Sometimes, depending upon the amount of clay, the amount of silt or sand that's in that soil,
You want
it
to
could
eat?
very well have gotten worse. Sometimes that's what the pullers are looking at. What is better, what is worse? And we'll just see what happens here. Most of the pullers have started in the middle and have driven to the right. Calvin Brown has watched them all. He now has his strategy. Looking to be 331.56 feet. The final four-wheel drive. Truck of the night, the green flag for Calvin Brown. Definitely better than the first time.
He is way up.
I don't think he got the 331. Certainly when we get his distance, we'll run down the top five, and then Don Humphrey's going to share a little bit more about the 177th Columbia County Fair before we move to the light pro stock tractors. 320.0 feet. 9 feet further than the first time. But ladies and gentlemen, as we figure out the top five, boy, these truck pullers certainly came a long way. How about a big round of applause for this amazing class of four-wheel drive trucks? All right, ladies and gentlemen, here are your unofficial top five in this class. In fifth place, with a pull of 323.3 feet, Richard Everhart. In fourth place at 325.4, that's David Kinzorski. In third place at 326.5, Seth Keller. In second place at 329.0, Casey Roski. And the winner of this class at 331.5, Luke Simeon. We're going to get that truck off the track. We're going to reset the sled. And in just a few minutes, we're going to begin the light pro stock class. Over to you, Don.